Imagine a battlefield on the edge of Asia. 50,000 warriors surrounded, arrows raining down, every escape route cut off. Death was certain. But in that moment, the impossible happened. The Mongol general leading the siege suddenly switched sides. And this was no ordinary commander. This was one of Genghis Khan's closest brothers in arms, a man who helped build the Mongol Empire itself. His name was Noyan, and his betrayal became one of the darkest and most personal stories in Mongol history. Belgut's story did not begin in glory. He was born on the harsh Mongolian steppe, where winter could freeze a man solid and where children learned to ride before they could speak. When Belgut was 7, his father was poisoned during a tribal feast. His mother was taken captive. The tribe fell into chaos. During the raid, Belgut survived by crawling beneath dead horses, lying still among blood and dust until night came. For 3 days, he moved only under darkness, drinking the blood of dead horses to stay alive. It was then he learned the rule that would define his life. Survival does not belong to the strongest. It belongs to the one who observes, who waits, who calculates. He was found by a young warrior named Temujin, the man who would one day become Genghis Khan. Belgut did not beg for mercy. Instead, he offered information. He told Temujin where the raiders were camped, their numbers, how they rotated guards. Temujin recognized something rare in the boy. So, beneath the endless sky, the two performed the Mongol blood brother ritual. Their palms were cut, their blood mixed. Belgut became more than a companion. He became a chosen brother. As he grew, Belgut did not seek glory through strength. He sought power through knowledge. He learned 7 languages but hid this skill carefully. During negotiations, he pretended not to understand, listening silently as others revealed secrets in front of him. By the time he was 19, he created something the Mongols had never seen before, a vast intelligence network stretching from China to Persia. Merchants, soldiers, priests, and even slaves carried him information. And Belgut never forgot anything. He recorded everything. When the Mongol tribes unified under Temujin, now Genghis Khan, most warriors fought for honor and conquest. But Belgut saw war differently. Why waste lives in battle when fear could win cities before the first arrow was fired? In one famous campaign, his agents spread rumors of divine punishment coming from the north. They planted strange symbols in temples, made rivers appear to run red, and allowed panic to spread like wildfire. When the Mongol army finally appeared, the city surrendered without a single Mongol casualty. Genghis Khan rewarded Belgut with complete control over intelligence. No decision was made without his eyes and ears involved. But power changes people. Over the years, Belgut stopped collecting information only on enemies. He began documenting the weaknesses of Mongol generals, administrators, and even the Khan's own family. He knew who had stolen gold, who had lied about victories, who had betrayed oaths. He stored everything in hidden archives, guarded only by men loyal to him alone. He also began quietly diverting wealth, silver, horses, weapons, building a hidden power base. Not an army large enough to challenge the empire directly, but enough to survive without it, enough to choose his own fate. And then came the mistake that would destroy him. During the campaign against the Khwarezm Empire, a captured princess recognized one of Belgut's spies and threatened to expose him. What happened that night remains debated. Some say she took her own life. Others claimed Belgut was seen leaving her tent and that she was pregnant. If true, it meant Belgut violated a woman under Genghis Khan's personal protection, a crime considered equal to treason. Not long after, enemy documents surfaced proposing an alliance, and the seal on the documents belonged to Belgut. Whether he truly intended betrayal, or whether the documents were forged, remains unknown. But the accusation alone was enough. Genghis Khan summoned Belgut in private. No guards, no witnesses. For 6 hours, the two men, who had once shared blood as brothers, spoke alone in a silent tent on the open steppe. No one knows exactly what was said, but when they emerged, Genghis Khan looked older, worn, exhausted. Belgut smiled. The agreement was unprecedented. Belgut would go into exile. He would leave the empire forever. In return, the secrets he held would never be revealed. He was given supplies, a horse, and 7 days to disappear. It was the greatest mercy ever shown to a man accused of betraying the Khan. But even a blood brother cannot outrun the gravity of a shattered empire. After 43 days, hunters found him near the shores of the Caspian Sea. He was wrapped in a white carpet and trampled by horses. This was a death reserved only for nobility. It ensured his blood never touched the earth. Even in betrayal, he was acknowledged as family. After his death, more than 3,000 people connected to his network were executed. The Mongol Empire split its intelligence services into multiple competing units, so no man could ever again hold the kind of knowledge Belgut possessed. Without his psychological warfare tactics, the Mongol campaigns grew far more brutal. Cities that might have surrendered peacefully were instead destroyed completely. Historians estimate that casualties of conquest rose dramatically after his fall. Belgut's life became a warning studied for centuries afterward. When one man controls information, he controls reality. And when one man knows too much, he becomes a threat even to those he once called brothers. The boy who survived by drinking blood on the steppe grew into a man who held an empire in the palm of his hand. But power built on secrets is power that cannot be allowed to live.